about the time that I was giving my man some, sloppy toppy, and we got pulled over. Hey y'all, I'm gonna do story time today about the time that I was giving my man some, sloppy toppy, and we got pulled over. So y'all stay tuned, cause it's gonna get juicy. Y'all, so I'm gonna tell y'all the story. So I was going down to see my man, and I caught the Greyhound down there. Well, actually, I was supposed to catch the mega bus, but I missed the bus. So I had to catch another bus. So it was a long ass freaking ride. Long ass ride. That bus smelled like fucking shit and piss. I don't understand why people take a shit on a bus. If you know you gotta be on a bus with people, like, I don't understand. That shit was thick as fuck. Like, I could not wait to get off the bus. I was supposed to get off in Miami, but I got off in fucking Hollywood. I said, babe, come pick me up for Hollywood, because this bus is thick as fuck. I'm not gonna stay on this bus any longer. So I got off in Hollywood. He came and picked me up, and we was, vibing or whatever. We left. He came and pick me up. We left or whatever. Gave each other. I told him he had to get out the car to come help me get my bag. Even though I didn't need him to, I just wanted him to get out the car because I wanted to see how fine he was. My man is fine, So anyway, I made him get out the car. Came, helped me get my bag or whatever. We got in the car. Gave him his kiss or whatever, and started driving. We was doing some things while he was driving. My bad, y'all. That was him calling me. But yeah, so where was I? Yeah, so he was driving. I pulled it out. Started, giving him some. And we was like, I would say 15 minutes into driving. We was, I think we was in Pembroke Pines, I think. Yeah, anyway, so it was a lot of cops out. It was a lot of cops out and whatever. So he was saying like, damn, it's a lot of cops out or whatever. So I'm still, ass in the air, and he was about to, bus, but he was like, I guess he saw the cop from across the street, and the cop busted a U-turn when he saw us, so he told me, he was like, oh, the cop wanna pull me over. I was like, what you talking about? Like, he was like, get up, it's a cop behind me. So I got up, put his pants, and he was like, the cop just busted U-turn, he finna pull me. And I was like, for what? Like, what you did? And he was like, I ain't do nothing, they just out. So I had 2 joints going in my bag, and I was like, oh shit. So whatever, so he driving, whatever, and the cop got over, and he was still in the other lane, so he went and got, like, he had to get over, so he had to get in front of the cop. So the cop turned on their lights, and I was like, oh shit, like, I got weed on me too, like, the fuck. So I took the weed out of my purse to put it in my bag, and we both didn't have our seatbelt on, so we hurried up and put our seatbelt on. And the cop, he pulled over, and the cop came to my side of the car, and I was like, why he coming to my side of the car? Like, you driving, like, what the fuck? So in my head, I'm thinking, oh shit, he saw us. he came outside, he flashed a light in the car, and he was like, do you know that you didn't stop at the stop sign and kept going? And he was like, oh, I did, or whatever. So he was like, let me see your license and registration, or whatever. So he gave him his license and his registration, and then he asked for insurance, and he told him what insurance was. And so he gave him the insurance and stuff. And then he came back to the car and was like, do you know it's no insurance on the car? And I was just like, the fuck? Fuck? Oh, whatever. So he was like, for real? Like, I don't. Then he went and checked his license and told me his license was suspended. Oh my gosh. So the police officer was like, oh, do you know your license is suspended? But he told me, he was like, shit, my license is suspended. Hopefully they don't say nothing. So when they came to the car, he already had put me up, okay, and told me. So the officer was like, where y'all coming from? He was like, oh, I just picked her up from the bus and blah, blah, blah. So the officer was like, he was like, so you don't have no insurance and your license is suspended and blah, blah, blah. And so the cop came back to the car and was like, do you have somebody who could come pick up the car? Well, drive the car back because your license is suspended or whatever. So he was like, yeah. So he called his brother, whatever. His brother said he'll come. His brother said he'll come get him or whatever. So the cop left the car. He came back like 3 minutes later and was like, look, you are grown. He said, you grown and I don't have time to be babysitting you. He said, I'm gonna let you go, but this is a warning. And he was like, I'm gonna let you go, but if you get pulled over, that's on you. So we sat there and waited. The officer left or whatever. We sat there and waited like 10-15 minutes because he was trying to make sure they was gone so he didn't get pulled over, because, you know, he wasn't trying to go to jail and I was not trying to have him go to jail, because then we had to bail him out, which was no problem. No problem, because that's my man and I will bail him out. The fuck? Who won't bail their man out? Anyways, but so we sat down, waited like 15 minutes. He made sure all the cops was gone. And when I say he was gone, he was gone. Like, our destination was like, I said it was like 4 minutes away. I was looking out, like making sure there was no cops in the way or whatever. And we got to the destination. He got his license and stuff fixed, so he wasn't for sure if his stuff was suspended or not, but he said it's a possibility. And possibility was it was suspended. It was suspended. So lucky he did not go to jail that night, because the cop was pretty nice. He was asking us where he was coming from, where he was but anyway, we got to our destination or whatever and finished what we started or whatever. And then the next day, woke up, went to the DMV and got his shit fixed. And in my mind, in my head, I still think he put us over because he saw my ass in the air, you know, giving him whatever. Because I'm still stuck on the fact that why they came to my side of the car? Why my side? Like, you supposed to go to the driver's side. He's the one driving, not me. I'm just a passenger side. I'm just a passenger. You know? I'm a passenger. I ain't got my license either, so. Because he sure did ask me, do you got your license? I know. I don't. But yeah. That's what happened. So the next day we woke up. We called the DMV. They wasn't answering the phone or whatever, so we just drove over there and got his stuff fixed, license and shit fixed. But yeah, y'all, that's the story on what happened that day. But more of the story is make sure there's no cops out when you giving head to your significant other while you driving. Cause I was panicking. I was just like, oh shit, he saw me. He saw me. Oh man, and I had weed on me. I had 2 joints rolled up. I was just like, they don't need to search the car. They don't need to do none of that. But he let us go. He was nice or whatever. I think he saw. I don't care. I think he saw. But it is what it is or whatever. But yeah, that's the story. What happened there? But yeah, that's it for that. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all want to see, what y'all want me to do. But yeah, and don't forget to press that subscribe button.